Ah, yes. Welcome back. You're in this void once again. Or maybe you're not. Maybe my channel got deleted where everybody else's. And so many channels are getting deleted on YouTube. I don't know why I'm still trying. Or why we're still here. Just to suffer. Just to talk into this void. I guess if it's not a popular topic, and even if it is a popular topic, but I guess if it's not a popular topic like anime or something, your Naruto's, your Dragon Ball Z channels, your Bleach channels, it doesn't get anything. Our new indie animation channels like the Amazing Digital Circus, our Has Been Hotel, all that good stuff. It's not that stuff. Guess it doesn't get popular. We always talk about the poverty that everybody's facing now. Prices going up on stuff. Everybody having to choose less and less every day. Well, most people. But I'm not going to do that. I will say that today it came down to choosing between a bag of hot Cheetos and a drink at the dollar store, are choosing to get 2 burritos from Taco Bell. And I found that to be like the bottom of life right now. Now, mind you, I do have money to buy more than that. I have money to buy a lot of stuff in the store. It's just what I choose to spend, because I like saving my money to do other things with like paying bills. Or, what was it, certifications I was talking about last time? Yeah, those expensive things, yeah. Somebody actually came up to me, by the way, went out to work, got some work today, some day laboring, more flagging, more telling people in their Rolls Royce Phantoms. We got Phantom roll up to us today. We got G-Wagons, some old gilf in a G-Wagon. We had this secret little inclusion zone out 3 cities out on the other side of the Air Force Base, so I didn't know about. And it's another Richie Rich zone. When you start seeing Rolls Royce Phantom SUVs and G-Wagons, you know that's not a normal bunch. It's once again people that, for the most part, get paid millions of dollars, have millions of dollars in the bank, and your check, your $100 you're getting, or $100 or so you're getting for your time to tell them to inconvenience themselves by stopping for other people on the road, is just a rounding error for them. It's pocket change for them. It's not even worth them checking their bank account if it goes missing or worrying about it. And those are the kind of people that I saw today. Amongst other people, there's landscapers and all kinds of other people there. But I didn't know about this pocket of uber rich people that probably came from California and moved here to a place that's becoming Los Angeles 2.0. But like I said, I don't have any thoughts for today. I just want to get on here and talk into the void and see if I can make something out of this. Once again, channels are being erased because they think that the AI can do it better. Channels are being disappeared. So, asking if you can hear me yapping into this void, if you like me yapping, if you like my commentary on life, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know you're out there. I see you, let's see, flat tire guy. I see you out there. He's in the comment section. He knows who he is. It's interesting. talk to people. Got a little yap session with one of the other guys out there with the flaggers, and you know, the first thing he asked was like, "What did I do before I started day laboring?" And he's an electrician, and I told him I was a truck driver. And we started yapping, back and forth, and I started talking about how I got let go from Amazon because all the technological innovations I was starting to push that would have automated other people's jobs, and they didn't like that, so they got me up out of there. And he's seeing the writing on the wall as an electrician because he worked in some of the data centers, and he sees the writing on the wall. He knows that humans' jobs aren't very long for this world. As alluded to earlier, YouTube is becoming a slop pit, an AI slop pit for just constant content, 24/7, back to back to back, every hour on the hour. Hell, don't even turn it off. Don't even turn it off. Just 24-hour live stream AI slop over and over and over again. They'll never run out of ideals because it's getting all of its content from the internet. And it'll just be this crazy Ouroboros of it just commenting and breaking down and making up stuff that is seen on the internet. Like those green tech stories from 4chan, or the revenge stories from Reddit. Just spitting those out again and again and again, over and over. This is no longer YouTube. This is AI slop tube, and the humans just need to move on. That's really what it comes down to. I don't think anybody can actually make a profit on this platform. And was I doing this for profit? Yes. And be honest, a slight profit would have been nice, to substitute and supplement some things I wasn't getting. But it's really taking a lot of time from things that I can be doing, especially since I do this every day. It does take up a good amount of time that I probably wouldn't be doing anything else, but I could be doing something else. And that's really the thing to it. To really change your mind frame is you could be doing something. You choose to do it. You don't have to do it. I don't have to buy Cheetos. I don't have to spend all my money. I don't have to go to work. I don't have to. It's just a kind of monkey see, monkey do type thing. But at some point, you do the cost benefit analysis and you realize that there's no benefit to this. There's very little benefit to keeping up this charade, going to some place where ultimately you will end up in a spot where things are just too expensive and you spent all that time trying to keep this whole ideal afloat, that if you put in more hours, if you just gathered enough money, you gathered enough currency, from working as hard as you possibly can, that eventually at the end of it all, it'd be worth something. You can secure, a roof over your head, your four walls, food for life, which won't happen. It'll always cost somebody something. And at some point you'll reach this point of stability where you don't have to work. But for 90% of the people, that ain't happening. It's not happening unless you Even if you hit the Powerball these days, probably still not enough where you can reach a terminal velocity and have the money collect on interest enough for you to, actually survive on. I don't know what the answer is to actually getting to a point where you don't have to work, because that's what was promised to us so many years ago, up until a certain point of the decade, and it's still promised to us that when we get into our older years, that something will be there to take care of us, so that we don't have to break our brittle bones at that point. But that doesn't look like it's going to be the case, and it doesn't take a genius to really look out into the future. And now the Federal Reserve is coming out and said it, that things are bad. There are no jobs. They need to backpedal on some things. They're finally, supposedly, getting the message. But once again, I default to the biggest statement I've made this year is they show you what they want you to see. They tell you what they want you to hear. And I don't think anything will be done until we can finally reach out and touch the people in charge. And sometimes it's the people in some secluded zone in a part of the city you didn't know existed. I'm trying to think of a actual topic for this. I don't have an actual topic. I'm just yapping into the void, hoping that on the other side of this, the AI gets the information it needs and converts it into something useful. Let me know what you guys are doing out there. Are you guys working for the holidays? Are you building up a cash reserve? Are you going to get people gifts that you know you can't afford? Are you taking out loans to get those gifts? Maybe taking out a credit card to get those gifts. Maybe you're going to give gifts involuntarily because, you got hacked. Somebody took a credit card out in your name. You got scammed. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one.